Oh wow, I'm tiny now. So, let's hope the game goes on for another 10 hours, right? Oh, what the? Oh. Can I go back? I'm stuck here. Alright, point of no return, let's do it. And there are demons here. Ow! This music's so cool! I need to look around. I need to open the door. Here. Oh crap. Oh crap, everything's hitting me! Oh, they're not timed. Okay, good. So they just kind of ditched that timed mechanic. This music's awesome. I love it. Well, it is the final dungeon, right? I assume it's the final dungeon. Oh, there's a save point here. I can talk to the messenger, or the, well, technically he's the messenger, right? Well, this is it. Is this my last chance to take care of any unfinished business before the big ending? Is a frog's ass watertight? I guess so? Precisely. Story! Yes! One last for the road, huh? Why, of course. Here's one for you. There once was a little boy stuck in a well. It wasn't really clear why he was in there. People assumed he fell while playing or that someone had pushed him. In truth, he had jumped in there himself. He spent years in the well, wasting away anxiously, feeling utterly inadequate. He had a deep desire to share his ideas with the world, but shame having played such a big part in his upbringing, his will lay broken. That's why the well suited him so perfectly. A place to hide, where he could be alone with his stories, with no one to mock or judge him. A safe life, unfortunately devoid of purpose, but at least shielded from rejection. One day, as he was role-playing, a wanderer passing by looked down the well. "Hey, what's going on down there?" he asked curiously, intent on joining in on the fun. "Oh, nothing. Sorry about the noise," the little boy replied. And thus the well remained silent for weeks. The wanderer, patient and compassionate, sat by the well for all that time. His mind was already made up. He would do whatever it took to get that little boy out of there so that he could share his stories with the world. The creative flame in that little boy's heart refused to die, and eventually he started role-playing again. And so the Wanderer very cautiously started interacting with him again, telling him that his stories were entertaining and nothing to be ashamed of. Their friendship built really slowly, based on genuine intentions and trust. A few months later, the Wanderer and the little boy were sitting together in the well, laughing and sharing stories. The well became an increasingly habitable place, and passers-by started looking in. "I think I'm not the only one who would like to hear your stories," the Wanderer mused one day. "I'm too afraid to climb out," the little boy replied. "It's okay," the Wanderer reassured him. "Let me know when you're ready." Years passed, the little boy's imagination becoming more focused, his thoughts and stories shaping into a concrete little world, and then one day he decided to take the chance. He would build this world and show it to everyone. The Wanderer helped him climb out. Merci, Philip. The little boy shared his ideas with creators of all crafts, and to his surprise, they wanted to help build it. And so the small team was put together, and he officially became a writer. "I wish I could tell you it all ended in fame and fortune, but I trust you understand it's not what this whole journey has ever been about anyway." Merci Sylvan, Eric, Martin, Michael, Felipe, Jean-Luc, Carl, Savannah. Wow, there's a lot. I'm gonna butcher this name. Magali? Magali? Assuming those are the devs. Well, thank you too, devs, for making this awesome game. Just gotta work on those commas and syntax. Alright, back to business. What did I hit anyway? Oh, that almost smashed me. This music is so cool. The moral of that story, though, it's something that I always worry about. Being a writer is difficult. Being anything creative is difficult. There's too many people out there that make it difficult for you as well. Whether it's writing, content creation, or anything else. I can step on this, right? Oh, jeez! Okay. That was a super debate. I seriously love this song. The moral of the story is to never hide away your stories, I guess, and just tell them. Because there are a billion stories out there. I mean, I should listen to my own advice. But I have high standards, even for myself. But there are like a billion stories out there that are pretty horrible, to be honest. But they still make it. And they still get fans. So you should always trust in yourself. And just work hard. And just do what you want to do. Like jumping in a pit if you really want to. I would highly suggest not doing it though. When I have time though, I will, oh, there's a bat chasing me. Later this year, when I have time though, I will start working on some of the writing projects more seriously. But right now I'm working 6 to 7 days a week. And there's like a billion games coming out that I need to play. Priorities though. Work is obviously #1 priority, and then these are #2 priority for me. Damn it. It's already near the end of the year, huh? It's September now. I have so many stories I want to write, but I always feel like they're not good. Having really high standards for— aw, damn it! Come on! For myself. As well as others. It's kind of unhealthy. Never satisfied, always wanting to improve, always wanting to make it better, but if you spend your entire time— I should really listen to my own advice. If you spend the entire time focusing so much on being better and trying to be adequate, like the story says— I can relate like crazy to that story— then you're never gonna actually do anything. You're just gonna worry and be anxious. And you'll never end up creating anything. Like this, just take a leap of faith. Easy. Oh, maybe not easy. Kind of scary. I'm gonna wait. Be patient. Patience is nice too. It's good to have patience. Oh, save point. Oh, jeez. Oh, whoa, whoa, okay. It doesn't kill. Okay. Which way's the right way? Am I going the right way? I think I am. Ow. Going the right way, took the wrong path. I do wish, though, that the devs worked a little bit harder on the second half of the game. But I feel like it's a publisher issue. The reason why the game is left in this state. Not that it's bad, it's just lost potential is always a shame. I like this one better, 100%. Some of the songs I'm a little bit on the fence about, but the 16-bit one for this song is definitely what I like more. It's kind of scary. Oh, it's a time puzzle. Okay, been looking forward to something like this for a while. So that's not it, is it? That's something. Okay, but what is it? Oh, I can go over from above now. Oh. Okay, that opens up this side. Oh, okay, that's not it. There we go. I like these kinds of puzzles. They're really simple, but they get the job done. Oh. I see. Ow. Oh, come on. There we go. I must be nearing the end, right? Have I missed anything? No, there's still more. Oh, wow. Having friends that are supportive definitely helps the creative process. It's another one of my problems. Got no one like that. Rip. Doesn't really matter though, at this point. Ho ho ho, that would have mattered if I missed. Okay, what's the point of this? Is it just pity heal? Oh my god! Wait, no, don't do that! Ow! I'm gonna take a ton of damage here. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I thought it was gonna be worse. That was a close one. That was kind of scary. There's something up there, but I don't see a path to get up there, so it must be a loop around. I don't know why I keep going in here. He has nothing for me anymore. That must have been the last one. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. No, my heal! That's rude. There we go. Oh, that's incorrect. Oh, I didn't die from that? That's very nice of him. It's gotta be this. Okay. There we go. Slick. Wait, could I just slash it from this side? That could have worked, I think. Maybe, if it works. No, it doesn't. Alright. Oh crap! Did he heal? Nope. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is really bad. What the hell? That's terrifying. I don't know. It's not that bad. I need to heal though, seriously. That wasn't heal, was it? There must be one coming up soon. Like here. Ugh! Nope. Ugh! How do I stop myself after launching myself? I guess I can just fly. I can do that. Still no heal though. Oh, there we go. As long as I don't die to the spikes. Whoa. Whew. It's almost over. I assume. Because there really isn't much left. It's probably like up to here, that's it. Must be this, because this looks really strange. Oh, never mind. Damn it. That assumption though. Oh. There we go. What about that? Oh, this must be it then. This is the solution. Oops. Ow. Alright, there we go. Okay, that looks kind of scary. Anything for me? I'm kind of hopeful. Nope. They're not moving yet. I wonder why. Oh, jeez. Crap. What does this song remind me of? It's really cool. I love this song. Could be like a Mega Man song or something. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. How do I... Oh, like this. Okay. That skill is really crazy good. You really gotta rely on it a lot. Like almost... Every one of these big boosts requires you to rely on it. Okay, that one actually crushes, so I need to be careful here. That one actually crushes, so I need to be careful here. Dies. This part of the song I really like. I mean, it's all pretty cool. That's worth it, right? Yeah, it's worth it. Huh, that was pretty epic. Ah, Ramus. Oh, they're on different cycles. I see. You know, I had a feeling that the final story was going to be something like that. With the devs. It's a nice feel-good story! That would not have felt very good if I got hit there. Uh-oh. Freaky. This guy's probably insane. I mean, he is, right? He should be. I think I hear Phantom's tune. Yes, the time has come. Any advice? I'm sorry, all we know is that the curse is very strong within him. You need to do this one on your own. Godspeed, messenger. A messenger is needed. Godspeed, messenger. Those lines. Dun dun dun. A visitor? I must be having visions again. Are you okay? I mean no harm. Intentions matter little. My tune must be played. It was fated. Gasp. Who are you? Did you get my message? Oh, red is corruption, and then white is normal. How dare you trespass here? I'm here to help. You've been cursed. Cursed? It's all true then, isn't it? All of it. But you can end this now. Remove the mask. Preposterous. I shall make short work of you. I'm not your enemy. You created the scroll, didn't you? Impossible. How long has it been? Did someone really get my message? Enough. You will pay for your treachery. Have at you. Listen to me, Phantom. It took centuries, but humanity never gave up on you. Lies, lies, lies. I'm here to set you free. I shall have none of it. Prepare to die, intruder. Have at you. Oh, what the hell? Okay, he's really powerful. Oh, here we go. Here's the boss. What does that do? The boss that has, yeah, this is so awesome. I love this. It looks like a plague doctor. That is hard to dodge. I gotta get far away from it. What does that do? Oh, laser! Not even a pity heal? Is he flashing? A little bit. That's not good. Thanks, Teemo. Wonder if I can just loop this. The shuriken. And keep on hitting him. Oh, I kinda can. I'm not sure if it's worth it though, because I think it's better if I just do this. What are those little masks? I'm assuming they damage me? Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's really hard to dodge. This gimmick is really cool. Oh my god! I was gonna say, it's really cool, but it's not that difficult, and then I get hit. Uh-oh. The flashing one's the real one. Pity heal? No. No pity heals. Oh, I can damage him from here. Oh, okay, of course. He's flashing red now. Crap, I'm not... Oh, what? Oh, debated. Huh. So when he does that, when he's low HP, it flips it around. It's the opposite. I got this though. Third time's the charm. I'm even gonna dodge this, right? Jump into it. Okay, that's good too. I messed up my charge attack. Easy. Oh, that was pretty slick. Nice. Doing pretty well this time. Okay, so he's already doing this. Oh my god. At least I can hard DPS him some. Should be it. One more hit? No, a couple more hits. There must be a second or third phase though. This is the debate, right? Yeah, it is. Oh wow, this one's really hard to dodge. Fireball? Iframes. I'm your biggest fan. PHAN. There must be a phase 2. Last bosses must have 3 phases. That's the rule, right? Thank you. The music box. No, all my memories. My love. This is bad. Let's get out of here. There's gotta be something else. I really hope they can make it out fine. I'd love to finally meet Phantom. I'm so worried right now. What if the shopkeeper doesn't get there in time? I knew I should have gone myself. Nice. We made it. It's finally over. Oh, it's Phantom. Do you want to try the Tower of Time challenge I designed? Give him some time. He's had quite a ride. But I've been waiting for this moment ever since I was first given the scroll. Can't you just breathe? Just this once? Uh-oh. Phase 2. What's wrong? The curse. The mask's energy. I don't want to go back. I can't. All those walls. Hey, you're safe now. Don't worry. It's here. It wants to take me back. Help. Oh, what the? 32-bit time? Oh, this is bad. As I feared, Phantom was keeping the curse's power contained. How do we stop it? We don't. Its full force has been unleashed. We were fools. That was their plan all along. To let the curse grow in power as we waged an ultimately meaningless battle. Only to annihilate us completely when we thought we had won. What are you talking about? Surely you won't all give up so easily. Any suggestions then? I'm listening. It's simple. We have to do the thing. The order is down to the 3 of us. You know we're no match for such a force. Well, there's 2 other messengers. Everyone here has been attuned to the scroll, so we should all be able to do the thing. Everyone with me. Oh my god, this is so troll. Okay, there's 6 of us. This is the final fight? Am I controlling that guy now? Mash. I'm assuming that's A. Oh wait, I want it to kill me. What happens if it kills me? Or is it just scripted? I think it's scripted. The thing is too powerful. The fake ending was better. What was the fake ending? It barely was an ending. Wait, that's it? No! I want to see what happens next. I want to see who's under the mask. Ah, okay, I'll let the credits roll. Donkey Kong Country 2? What? Nice. That is a pretty good game. Heart, heart, heart. Post-credit scene, there must be one. Wait. What is this? Huh? Then the mask shattered into pieces, and humanity was finally rid of the demon curse. The end. Wow, talk about a long story. Who is this guy? Is this a reference to another game? Well, you asked. Anything else I can help you with? I don't know, I can't afford any upgrades at the moment. Well, do you have any other stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. Yes! Please, I want more. I really do want a sequel to this. Please. Post-game content? I'm still missing 2 things. Huh. Interesting. What could I be missing? There must be post-game content. Like, if I talk to him... Because it's time travel, right? It's like, why are you here? So what did I miss? I feel like I didn't really miss anything, right? I couldn't have. I mean, there are some areas that I missed. I don't think there's an upgrade there, though. So, but I'm missing 2 upgrades, apparently. This should be 100% completion, right? Aside from map. I'm not sure. I guess that's it then. Yeah, I guess that's it then. I'll do my closing statements. Close the book on this wonderful game very shortly. Alright, closing statements. So as always, this is going to be a reflection, not a review. Just going to reiterate some of the stuff that I talked about during the playthrough with a little more detail. Maybe, maybe not. But I don't think there's too much I can add onto it. So let's keep it short, if possible. Starting with audio-visual. The sound effects in this game, there really isn't that much to say about it. It fits the aesthetic. I don't think there are that many sound effects, if any, that are too invasive, too annoying. The only concern, I guess, would be during the, I mentioned this during the playthrough as well, the underwater part with the sound puzzle. For people who are hearing impaired, it may be impossible to do that puzzle, so it's a little bit questionable, but usually devs don't really consider those kinds of things. It's something that's really difficult to plan for. The music in this game, music is amazing. It's probably one of the best overall soundtracks this year. It's really loyal to the NES and Genesis era soundtracks, and I'm actually really impressed with the composer. The music has such a huge variety of styles despite being so limited, because it is chiptune after all. So I hope the composer in the future we'll get to see more of his work in this style. It's really nice. I don't really think I could ask for much more, to be honest, without changing like the fundamental aspects of the game, like adding voices. But that's not really the style of the game. It's not really the, retro ninja platformer, but it would be cool. The art? Overall, the art is really nice too, especially the backgrounds. I noticed that the backgrounds look really good, especially the attention to detail. And even the mood, some of the areas, like the really dark areas, the really bright areas, it just all works out really well. It just fits. I especially like when you go through time, like in the Cloud Ruins. In the future, the Cloud Ruins, it's all bright and vibrant, all cloudy and stuff. And then once you go to the past, it's all stormy and dark, and then you see those really dark tones, especially in the backgrounds. The contrast is crazy. The fact that the game does that, I mean, that's part of the gameplay aspect as well, but it's really cool. The dichotomy between the two eras. The art from the 16-bit era is really nice. I don't think it's quite on the same level as Owlboy, though. Owlboy's like kind of the upper standard, I think, but it's almost there. It's still really close. So story and writing, the narrative aspects. Now, I think this is a pretty major part of the game. I like how the game doesn't take itself too seriously, because there are some games that take itself way too seriously, and they don't even do a good job writing, which is the sad part. Some games, they don't take themselves too seriously also, but the writing's also atrocious. This is, like, it's not that serious, and the writing's fine. Doesn't happen too often nowadays, but maybe that's just me with my high standards. The story in this game, it just kind of pushes the game along. You have the whole lore aspect, the Western hero, demon, curse, whatever, and then eventually the music box and the music notes and stuff. It just moves the game along. Aside from that pushing you along to play the game, you also get invested in the shopkeeper dialogue. And the shopkeeper dialogue was seriously one of the best parts of this game. The great thing about it is that it's actually interesting. It borrows aspects and it covers topics from like traditional stories and narratology and other aspects of storytelling as well. And this is the kind of stuff that I nerd out about. I love it. Seriously amazing how this game actually went there. I don't think I've ever experienced a game that like blatantly does this. And it wasn't serious or mandatory. Like you didn't have to sit through all of it. It was optional. So if you want to nerd out and just read a bunch of garbage, it's there for you. The tone of this game, the writing in it, the whole tongue-in-cheek, kind of facetious tone, it just feels so good. The appeal aspect just feels so good to me. I think if I were to critique it, though, the game does have a lot of issues. Because, first of all, it is a time travel game. Usually time travel games, they're not that great. Time travel anything, I should say. Because you have potential loopholes, like the messenger between the player character and the player character. Like the era in between the past and the present. With the monk-ass. The curse, the demons. A lot of it is kind of touched up upon, but they're not really fully fleshed out and expanded upon. It's not really that big of a deal. It's not a major aspect. It's not going to take away from the game, really. Unless you're really invested in the story for some reason, which you probably shouldn't be, because I don't think they care too much about the story. It's just kind of there for you to enjoy. And, I'm one to talk about that kind of stuff. Like, I'm serious about story most of the time, and I can tell that they're not very serious about this one. It's the writing that really matters. Now, on that topic as well, punctuation, syntax, the use of punctuation, oh geez, actually tilting. So it may be a language barrier thing, because the developers, their native language is not English. But for some reason, I don't think that's the case. So I'm not sure what's going on there. The whole inconsistencies with commas outside of the quotations, or commas just in really weird places. Also, comma splices in general. Like, there's the whole syntax error, and then there's also the comma splicing, which is like putting a comma where it doesn't belong. I mean, it's all kind of like that. Commas are problematic. Commas are the final boss in this game. Hopefully they edit it eventually, but it's not, a major problem as well. It just kind of bugs me because, I want to see it written properly. But again, it's not a big deal. So I think that's basically it for story and writing and that kind of stuff that I can think of. Gameplay then. Gameplay is always a pretty major aspect of platformers, because these games are skill-based games. You have to mechanically perform, and I think this game is actually pretty lenient. It's quite easy for this style of game. Even though it is really easy to die, there are so many options for you. Eventually, once you get all your skills too, you have so many options, and if you play well, you should do fine. It's not like those games where you just die in 1 or 2 hits, but it's still a little bit difficult. Now, talking about the 2 parts of the game, I did talk about this also during the playthrough. The first half of the game, the level-based ninja platformer, it was good. It was better than good. It was great. But the second half is the biggest problem. The Metroidvania aspects, really, really mediocre. It's too tedious without really giving you anything. It's like, oh, you go through an area like the underworld, and there's an alternate path now that's available because you can time travel now, and then at the end of the path, there's a music note. Where are the bosses? Why are there no bosses? In Metroidvanias, you have to have tons of bosses. Basically, at the end of every dungeon, you have a boss. If you ever revisit the dungeon from an alternate path, there's probably going to be a boss there as well. Generally, that's how it works. And if there's no boss, at least have some kind of difficult enemy, not just obstacles, which is what this game does. Now, I understand why they do it, because a majority of the game relies on the cloud step mechanic. So from the very beginning of the game, they teach you how to cloud step, and from the beginning until the end, you cloud step like crazy. And I'm still a little bit mixed about this. I think that double jump would be great for a game like this, but I do respect their decision to design the game around cloud stepping. That and the rope dart, which kind of ties into it as well. So cloud step is for vertical movement, and then rope dart is horizontal movement. It's actually pretty well designed looking at these 2 aspects, but I would have wanted more. So on the topic of bosses and missed opportunities, I guess, they never really had a boss that truly time traveled. The final boss, not really what I expected. He just kind of summoned obstacles from different time periods. That's it. The butterfly boss as well, you swapped to a different time period, but like, it's not actively happening. It's just phases, right? Once you finish a certain amount of attacks, once you dodge a certain amount of attacks, the little firefly fairy thingy appears. You hit it, and then it switches time periods, and then it turns into a bat, and you kill it. It was okay, but it felt really underutilized, and I would have wanted to see more. And also, the characters from the past, like the golem guy, where is he? Why would you hint to the player? It's like, oh, I've been building this golem for hundreds of years, and then not have the character reappear hundreds of years later with a new golem. So these kinds of things make me feel like the publishers might have pushed them to release the game, because this game released a lot earlier than I expected it to be released. Maybe they were rushed into finishing the game, and maybe they couldn't finish all the polished stuff. Unfortunately, it does happen. And if that's the case, well, we're just going to have to live with it. Because it's unlikely they're going to patch it or add new content. They're probably just going to make a new game. It's an indie game after all. What else could I say? More abilities? It still looks like I'm missing some abilities. A better skill tree? The skill tree is kind of boring, to be honest. Some of the key skills, once you get them, you're basically good to go. But then half the skill tree is pretty useless. But again, it's the developer's decision to make a skill tree more complex if they want to, or give you more options if they want to. They decided not to. Keep it simple. I'm fine with that. Personally, I would have wanted more, but I'm fine with the way the game is. I guess that's it. I mean, I'm probably going to think of something after I finish recording this, because I usually do, but yeah, this is probably good enough. Been playing this game for a pretty long time now. It's actually way past the time when I ended the game. I'm doing these closing statements after finishing Time Spinner and Mega Man 11. And with that said, I still think this is my favorite game of the year so far. I don't think there's going to be anything... Well, there's, There's Monster Boy coming out in November. But I don't think it'll be better than this, for me personally. We'll see, though. This game just hits all the right buttons for me, and by no means is it a perfect game. There's a lot of flaws. The gameplay aspects, the whole Metroidvania half, that's actually a very huge flaw. And if people criticize the game, then yeah, that's definitely a huge criticism. Oh, also the green things. A little bit underwhelming, I guess. The shuriken, the spinny shuriken is cool, but it's a little bit underwhelming, to be honest. To spend your entire, however, 10 plus hours gathering these things, finding them all, and then getting a shuriken only instead of some kind of crazy ultimate ability. But that's just me. But the point is, I enjoyed playing this game. I enjoyed most of the aspects of the game. And I highly recommend this game for you if you like somewhat difficult yet pretty lenient retro ninja platformers. And I hope they make a sequel to this. Whether it's a continuation or a spiritual successor. I mean, the story's kind of done. But with a game like this, you never really know, because it's like a story within a story within a story, right? What is the real story anyway? Was any of it real? Was it all a dream? What's going on here? Timelines, I guess? Alternate timelines? With a game like this, you really don't know. So the possibility for sequels, spiritual successors, whatever, it's up in the air. It's possible, and I hope they make it. Just focus on making the game a little more well-rounded. Especially if you're going to do Metroidvania stuff. Give me bosses. I guess that'll be it then. This is my Evo Land 2 for 2018, I guess. Evo Land 2 is a really... It's kind of like this as well. Weird time traveling stuff. Really fun game. It really appeals to me. It's got funny dialogue. It was not even close to a perfect game, but I still loved it. Just like this game. But all good things must come to an end. It's time to close the book on this story within a story within a story within a story. Odin Dark is going to retire for now. And I guess one final message for the devs, for the boy in the well. A lot of creators, and I guess anyone out there who might relate to the boy in the well story, keep working hard, keep yourself safe, stay healthy, mentally especially, and just do you. Be creative and do you. Do what feels right to you. All right, I'm Ventus. This has been The Messenger. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.